Hey guys, PixelDip here for another Pokemon theory. Since you guys enjoyed the last one so much, and if you enjoyed this one, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Hashtag self-promotion is amazing, right? I know, right? I don't know. Anyways, Pokemon Go. Despite the servers going down, the server's going down. Oh, and did I mention the server's going down? But apart from that, this app is insanely awesome. So much so that I even have a series about it on my main channel. Shameless plug. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, link in the description. However, there's been one question about the game that's been on pretty much everyone that has played it, their minds. So, where are the legendaries at May? I mean, there's only Kanto Pokemon in the game so far, but we're still missing some pretty important Pokemon, namely Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres, Mew, and Mewtwo. Or are we? Alright, so as seen by the announcement trailer of Pokemon Go, we can clearly see a Mewtwo flying around Times Square in what appears to be like an event that allows everyone that is in proximity of the event to try to catch Mewtwo. And in the game itself, like the one that was released a few days ago, when you reach level 5, you get to join one of the 3 teams, namely Team Yellow, Red, or Blue, also known as Instinct, Valor, and Mystic, and each of them represent Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno respectively. So from that, we can be pretty certain that all these legendaries are definitely in the game, but not open to public yet. So what if they're purposely not releasing them, like not releasing the legendaries for a couple of weeks so that the interest in the game stays high? I mean, think about it from like a marketing standpoint, from a businessy standpoint. So like everyone is going to want a legendary and they're going to play the game for a while to try to get one. So they're probably going to release the legendaries one by one as event type things and then release the next generation of Pokemon after they've completed all of that. And if they do something like that, the game would have a pretty high chance of not dying out for a pretty long time. They're constantly updating it, adding new stuff that everyone's super duper hyped about. Because the thing is, if someone can just beat the game pretty easily, like within like 2 or 3 days, or not even maybe, then they're not going to touch the game maybe afterwards. So with this, like a bunch of Pokemon not being in yet or being really rare, it's a really good way to keep players coming back and coming back for more. So back to the events that I mentioned before. So what would they be? Well, for the Kanto Legendary Trio, I think it would be pretty cool if the aforementioned teams had a sort of competition every week or so, or maybe like every 2 weeks, and the winning team would get to catch their legendary. And also, these competitions would be held in like the local area. If it would be held across like the whole map, I mean the whole like world, it might be too much. I'm not sure. It could work either way. Actually, you guys can comment what you think about that in the comment section down below. So basically, the winning team that wins the competition would get to catch the legendary, and then would be excluded from the competition the following week, so that the other teams had a chance. And that way, everyone would kind of have a few shots at catching the legendaries and hopefully getting them eventually. Or maybe team battles held at like a park or a landmark in each city. That would be pretty sick, and then the winner of the battles would win, or the winner of like the tournament, the team that wins, every member that was there would get a chance to, catch the legendary. I think that'd be pretty cool. And as for Mewtwo, I think the trailer portrayed like my thoughts on it pretty well. So I think an event that occurs inside a city that occurs like every 2 weeks or so would be really cool, and like it would also have to keep Mewtwo an insanely hard Pokemon to catch, because that's what it is. And finally, good old Mew. Personally, I kind of think like an event for this guy would be pretty lame, or really it wouldn't make much sense considering what Mew is. This kind of Pokemon that sticks to the sidelines, doesn't like to make itself too known, but definitely is observant and is kind of always watching, if you guys know what I mean. So why not just stick him under your old truck and troll everyone for ages? Wouldn't that be fun? But in all seriousness though, I think Mew being a really rare but regularly findable Pokemon that like you could by regularly findable I mean like that you don't have to go to an event to find them. You can actually just find them by walking around like normal Pokemon, except that you would unlock him at level 15, so the players would have to be quite progressed, and obviously it would have to be extremely rare, extremely rare. And also I thought that maybe if it hung around Pokestops, the things that you can get like Pokeballs and other items from like that are statues and landmarks within your areas, so you could encounter it in those areas on like rare occasions, but every time you encounter it you'd only get one chance to throw a Pokeball at it, kind of like I believe Abra is caught in Pokemon Go right now. So yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool and would definitely make it a lot more challenging. So yeah, I think that's all my thoughts on the matter. Sorry if you guys thought this was like a clickbaity video. I didn't really mean for it to be clickbaity. I think I'll try my best to make it obvious that this is more of a theory type thing rather than, oh my god, the locations were revealed, go catch them right now. So please don't spam the dislikes in the video. That would make my heart break so much. Oh my god. Anyways, if you are interested in this kind of stuff, then definitely subscribe to this channel. There's going to be a whole lot more coming, especially about the new Pokemon Sun and Moon games. And if you are interested in Pokemon Go, then check out the links in the description, because I will have links to my series that is happening on my main channel, which is at 100k subscribers. So yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed. My name is PixelDip. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Self-advertising never hurts. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!